Almost everyone has worries. A certain amount of worrying is a healthy response to life. It can prevent us from being reckless or stimulate us to do our best to take control of a situation. But some people worry a lot more than others, and sometimes to the point where worrying becomes a problem in itself. What is worrying? Worrying means spending a lot of time thinking about bad things, being preoccupied with negative possibilities. The more you worry, the larger your problems become. You may even find yourself worrying about all the time you have spent worrying. There are many different types of worries. They include worries about things that might happen in the future, worrying about things that are actually taking place, and retrospective worrying about events that have already passed. Why do we worry? I think worrying has a lot to do with lack of self confidence. Although it's hard to admit, it's often easier for everyone to worry about something than to do something about it. Over the years, I have learned that the less time I give myself to worry and the quicker I act, the better. Worrying can have a lot of side effects on our lives, both physically and psychological. It can impair our ability to perform daily tasks and show up in unpleasant ways if left unaddressed. Physical effects. Excessive worrying can easily lead to poor appetite, including headache and other joint pains and sleep disorders. It can also lead to excessive weight loss. You may also resort to overeating and consume excess alcohol that only aggravates the situation. It can cause physical illness as well, including dizziness, problems in concentrating, muscle pain and stiffness, dry mouth with difficulty in swallowing the food, shortness of breath, or rapid breathing, or excessive sweating. There are other chronic health issues caused by constant worrying, which includes digestive disorders, short-term memory loss, weakened immune system, heart attack, or losing sleep. Excessive worrying and uncontrolled anxiety, if left untreated, can lead to depression. How to stop worrying? Number 1. Write down all your worries. Sit in a relaxed and quiet place and make a list of all those things you are worried about. Then analyze each worry individually and decide to work on those that actually make sense. There are some worries you can't do much about. Losing sleep over the uncertainty of your health or your future is something uncalled for. Welcome uncertainty into your life. Face it, life is uncertain. Your health condition is uncertain. The future is also uncertain. In fact, uncertainty is what life is made of. Begin to accept it and incorporate all that you can do to make your life more meaningful. Get your focus on things you can enjoy and have control over. Get out of the box. Learn to step out of your comfort zone. You don't have to do it all at once, but you can take small measures on daily basis to venture out into the unknown and start learning new things. In short, do something that you are comfortable with. It makes you concentrate on new tasks and not on the worry. Slow down. Have you noticed that worried people are always in some urgency? They are always anxious and expect solutions to their problems right away. This is where you need to slow down. Take it easy and analyze the problem from all perspectives. Just take it slowly and observe. Focus your energies to improve the movement and your mood rather than breaking your head and expecting an answer. Get over with your worries. The best part of getting rid of your worries is to live with them, feel them, and then take measures to diminish them. Never push things under the carpet. Instead, face your worries head on, and surprisingly, you will begin to notice that most of them are not so serious. Talk about your worries. Talk therapy is one of the best actions you can take to reduce or get rid of worries. When you talk about your worries to someone superior or trustworthy, you get to the root cause of the worry. This technique can lead to wonders, and the worry almost goes away since you can now address its roots. Try relaxation techniques. The benefits of practicing mindfulness go back to the ancient days. Relaxation techniques have the potential to reduce stress and worries to a great extent. With daily relaxation practices, you can start feeling the positive effects through our body and mind. These techniques increase the blood flow to the brain and induce freshness and confidence. You can try deep breathing techniques, listen to good music with your eyes closed, meditation, or switch to yoga. Build a strong social network. Humans are social animals. and we need the company of others to experience a sense of worth. Loneliness and social isolation only worsen the situation and make stress uncontrollable. With a positive social group, you will easily kick worry out of your life and keep most health problems at the bay. Don't think excessively about others. What others think of you is something you should not worry about. Get this into your mind right away and you start seeing the results. People don't have the time to think about you all the time. They think about themselves. If you are constantly thinking about what others are thinking about you, you are wasting your precious time and energy. Of course, conducting yourself in an approachable manner while among people is crucial for your success. However, the problem arises when constant worrying about other people takes over. Worry is good only if it has a purpose to serve us and make our current situation better. It can be a motivating factor only if it's constructive and leads us towards our goals. It is the solvable worries we need to address and take measures to burn out unsolvable, trivial matters. Incorporating life-changing techniques give you the vigor and vitality to excel while worries take the backseat permanently or go through an exit door. So stop worrying and start living. Thank you so much for watching.